Hey guys, what's going on? We got some NBA playoffs today. We got the play-in tournament today here for the 18th of May. First time they are going to be doing this, so we'll see how it goes. So we got a couple games here, a couple games there, the next couple days. So should be interesting for sure. Anyway, today is obviously the first round of the play-in tournament here. We got Charlotte, Indiana, Washington, and Boston. So obviously these teams are going to be, going at each other for sure. So as more, if you guys go enjoy the video, leave a like. I appreciate it. Also hit that sub button as well. Um, I just posted the MLB video. If you guys want to go check that out, would love to have you come join us for that one as well. Really have been focusing on MLB recently. We are now 7-1 in our last 8 days in MLB, and very reasonable to join, as you see there. If you guys want to join, we'd love to have you. Even if you don't know anything about baseball, all you need to do is let us do the work for you, and pretty simple. So message us on our Twitter. That'll be in the comment section below. Click that link, and we'll get you guys set up even today on MLB, and you guys can come join us. So that's what we got going on. If you guys do want to stick to NBA, that is totally fine. $35 for the rest of the playoffs. About a month and a half of it. So if you guys want to join us for that, yeah, come join us for that as well. We will be playing single games as well. All right, so let's get into it. Charlotte and Indiana. So as we know, as of now, we got like Sabonis, Brogdon. Some of the big boys are questionable. I fully do expect Sabonis to be playing in this one. Brogdon, on the other hand, we'll have to see. He hasn't played for a long time. So I'm not 100% sure if he's going to play. Obviously, we're going to get word on him, right? It's the first game. So we will definitely have to see on that one. Um, Anyway, I think LaMelo Ball at 7-2 is just way too cheap. A guy that can get you 35-40 in this one. It is the playoffs, right? His first game in the playoffs. Um, and, if it's a close game, which I think it should be, he's going to be out there quite a bit. So definitely looking at LaMelo. I think Karis LeVert's a half decent option. He is at 9-2, so I think there's other guys that go to for sure. You can probably look at him in a couple one-offs, but 9-2 is a little much in my opinion. We got Terry here at 7-2. I really love Terry, even with Graham back. Terry's been playing massive minutes, and as you saw, he's been fighting the last couple weeks. Really trying really hard. At 7-2, another guy that I think can get you about 33 to 40 in this one. He's kind of been a little bit all over the place the last couple games, but right, facing a good team, the Clippers, facing a good team in New York. Indiana's not bad either, but they are a faster paced team, so this is a good spot for Terry. So definitely liking him. Graham's all right. Bridges, right? These guys, they're not bad options at all. Bridges for sure. Don't mind looking at him. Who else are we looking at? PJ is not bad at 7-2, but not my most favorite play there, and not really in the center. So anyway, guys, I'm looking at LaMelo Ball, Terry Rozier, and Miles Bridges. Those are the three main, and then obviously if Sabonis plays, if you can afford him, 10-3 is not too bad. Guy that can get you 55, 60, and Levert's okay, but oh man, he's a little expensive for me. McConnell, he's been doing pretty good as well. Another guy you can look at 6'9". I don't know. I just really do like Lamelo a little bit more in this one. And last one we have is Washington and Boston. As we most of us know, Boston has been playing a lot better. Sorry, a lot faster, and their defense really is not that great. So this one should be honestly a good one. We got Russell at 13,000, man. Um, he's going to make it hard to get some players in there. So I wouldn't mind fading him if you want to go a little bit more balanced, because as of now there's not a ton of value out there with two games out there. So putting in Russell may force you to get in guys that's only going to get to like 15 or 16 points. But um, like I said, man, it's Russell Westbrook, right? So if you can get him in there and you feel comfortable with your lineup, have at it. But I wouldn't mind maybe if you go in a couple different ones away from Westbrook, just because if you go away from him, you can get in a lot more players and make it a little bit more of a cashy lineup instead of you know Westbrook and then a couple guys that are like 35 or 3,800 bucks. But like I said, if some value opens up, I don't think a ton will because it's the playoffs. But if a little value opens up, maybe go that way. So Westbrook for sure, but I don't mind if you want to go somewhere else if you can't afford him or you don't like your lineup. Cambo, though, looks like he's going to be back, and I love him. 8-2, I think he can get you 40, 40, 45 in this one. So yeah, looking good. Bradley Beal, not bad at 10K. He just said his hamstring's not. I think it was hammy. Yeah, right there. Knowledge he's not 100% yet. So 10K is a little much for a guy that's not 100%. Marcus Smart at 5'7", though. I think he can get you 25-30 in this one. Solid matchup for Marcus. A little worried about foul trouble. He's going to get intense with Westbrook here, so we'll have to see. Then you got Evan Fournier at 7'1", as we know Brown is going to be out. Um, you know how I feel about Evan. It's just Evan Fournier. So, but he's been hot, man. He really has been. So, and he's taken on Washington, so he definitely could do pretty good for you. 7-1 though. We'll see what he does. So he's an all right option just because I know what can happen to him. But the pace of play obviously is good for him as well. A little bit cheaper, Rio Hachimura at 5'1". Guys can play 30-35 minutes, can get you about 24-25. I like him. A little bit of value at 51. Tatum at 10K. I think get you about 55-60 in this one. As we know, at the end of the season, this guy was absolutely killing it, man. So he had a couple big bombs in there. A couple weeks ago, had a 60 bomb against San Antonio. So Tatum at 10K, really do like him. We got Davis Bertans at 4.5. I think he'll be relatively popular as well, playing about 25-30 minutes. So another guy, if you get 20-23 from him, you're looking happy. I mean, you will be happy. As we know, faster paced game. They are going to need somebody to score for him, so Bertans should be out there quite a bit. And that's kind of what we're looking at there. Robert Williams, Tristan Thompson. I don't mind Robert at all. He is probable. Been out for a while. I still think he's going to play about 20-25 minutes in this one. And then you got Tristan, right? Another guy that's kind of been out as well for a couple of days. But either one of those guys are fine. I'm just not sure who's exactly going to really go off for you. But centers are really not that great. So anyway, like I said, if you want to go Westbrook cash games, have at it. If you don't want to go that way, like a LaMelo Walker combo is looking pretty solid for you. Walker McConnell, Ball McConnell. McConnell's more of the outside looking in kind of guy, not as high confidence in him. But these two, I like this combo here, and you're saving money with it. Like I said, if you can fit in Westbrook, in a second we'll look and see if we can fit him in there, and just see how hard it is. Like I said, looking at Terry, Marcus Smart. I'm not going to give you a full lineup. There's only 2 games, but that's a pretty good core, and then you get 6-3 right there. I guess we'll just go plug in one more. Like I said, at 5-1, Rio Hachimura, that gives you $6,600 right there. So that's a pretty good little core if you're trying to fade Westbrook. So I'm going to show you how hard it is to get Westbrook in here and still make your lineup look half decent. So let's go Westbrook at 13K. I don't even know where to go here. If he starts, I guess Raul Neto. I don't think he's gonna. I don't know. We'll have to see if he starts. It is a later game. I mean, Ish Smith has been playing, right? So I don't like messing with Neto or Smith because it's just depending on how on the flow of the game, that's who's gonna play. So I mean, I guess go like Lamelo. And over here you got like these two, but like I said, man, you only get 5-3 for them. I guess go like Rio Hachimura here at 5-1. At that center position, you really don't have a ton going on. You have 5-4. I mean, go like Robert Williams. So you can kind of make it work, but you're going to be lacking one of the big boys right here, and I think that's going to hurt you because power forwards are kind of crap for the most part. You got, like I said, you got Bertans, which isn't too bad. But then, you kind of have to take a gamble with McDaniels or Gafford, because you can't afford those other guys, unfortunately. So you can make it work, but like I said, you're going to have like one guy that might get you like 15 to 16. But if Westbrook goes off for 70, 75, those 15 points are going to be fine for you. So that's what we got going on as normal. Only $35 for the playoffs. We'd love to have you guys come join us for that for NBA. And like I said, MLB has been killing it. 7-1 in our last 8, and 2 out of 3 days we've had top 1% finishes, and we've been absolutely killing it for some MLB. So if you guys want to come join us for that, we'd love to have you as well. Like I said, a lot of us have been winning some pretty good money. This is just from a couple days ago. So as you see right here, here is everything you guys need to know. If you guys want to join for NBA or MLB, as normal, just hit that link down there below. Once you're there, message us and we'll get you guys set up. And like I said, you guys can join that same day. So that is mostly it. Once again, guys, thanks for watching. I appreciate it. And we'll see you guys a little bit later on.